Here we are. It is the end of July 2025, and this is the crash site. I just brought the boat back. This is what remains of the blister. You can see all the poles. They got torn up. Now that I take a look at it, I'm pretty sure that this was all torn up by cows. Honestly, I think cows went through and did this. Anyway, the blister space used to be right here in the middle. I had a carpet in there in the middle, a round carpet, and all these white PVC pipes used to form the actual dome. The very last rendition of it had hay bales all the way around the edges of it, and the dome itself sat on top of the hay bales, along with being strapped in to the fence. And you can see where the fence is still looks okay. And where I'm guessing the cows just came through and just demolished the place. I can see that all of the ties that held the bales together, they're all here pretty much. So I'm thinking that that's exactly what happened. In their excitement to get to the hay bales, they tore up the fence to get to it, trampled it down mostly. I think it could probably be stretched a bit and actually be brought mostly into service again if it weren't for the bent T-posts. I think I have a few more of those. I could probably replace those one day if I wanted to. Anyway, this is the truck that did the job, that got the boat back out here. Haven't gotten a name for it yet. We've had it for, I don't know, 3 or 4 months maybe. Nissan Frontier. And it's a 4-cylinder. And I did the research, and there is the license plate. This is the license plate for me as an amateur radio operator. Had that for a few years, passed it along several vehicles. This is the latest vehicle that it sits on. Hey, look. Besides the old neighbors who have been here ever since I've been here, when I was first coming to just see what the situation was out here, here they were. And now I've got a new neighbor. They've built quite a bit over there. And that's okay. It looks like they are on the other side of Maldonado Street. So there is still there's still lots between me and them, which is fine. Not, you don't really want people just right on top of you. That's obnoxious. The one lot next to me was owned by another family member of the one I bought mine from. I don't know if they're going to be doing stuff. And the one on the other side of me here, this way, this is owned by somebody with a kind of an Arabic last name. So chances are they probably forgot this thing even existed. Anyway, and here we are. The boat is back. And I have no intention of moving it again. Maybe some other time I'll come back here and I'll set up the mast I'll probably bring my J-pole 2-meter antenna out here. It doesn't do me any good in Tucumcari. The J-pole would be a lot more useful for trying to hit some of the nets that are on, as you go that way, that's toward Belen and Las Lunas, which is where the repeaters would be over there. And of course, this direction is the way toward Socorro, and the repeaters over there. So that's it. This is the crash site as of the end of July 2025. I got all my stuff kind of pulled together. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do at this point. I've already unloaded everything that I had brought, put it in there. I'm going to leave I'm going to leave the solar panel in what little protection is offered by the fence. Now that the hay bales are gone, I'm reasonably sure, and there's, you see, and you can see all the cow droppings around this area. Very indicative of the fact that cows decided that they kind of wanted to be a part of this. Ooh, there's a lizard. Okay. So I'm pretty sure that there was no people who came out here and tore things up. It was just cows doing what cows do. Don't they always do that? I'm putting some of this stuff kind of in the, I don't know why I'm worrying about this. I'm never going to be able to, these things are too torn up. I've had to rebuild. I built the actual dome. I built it 3 different times. The first time I built it in the dead of winter, and I put a tarp, and I put some polyurethane, not clear, but translucent polyurethane over it. And the wind grabbed it and took it and blew it way over the fence there into the land that belongs to Boys Ranch, or the Boys and Girls Ranch. Anyway, and it happened at one point. I think I'd actually slept in this thing maybe once or twice before the winds picked up and just blew it away. And then I went back over there and retrieved all of it in pieces, brought it back over here. Most of it was still, it was still a salvageable thing. And I rebuilt it, and it lasted the better part of a year and a half. And then I got my job in Tucumcari, and so I took it all down, packed it up, and hauled it back to Tucumcari. Not knowing exactly what I'm doing with it, having mostly an intent just to kind of abandon this property and not to worry about it ever again. Whether I wanted to pay taxes on it or not was just kind of a, I don't know, maybe. It's a question. It's a question to be considered. Anyway, so yeah, there's all that. I may take a little trip over to Commune TK, which used to be the abode of my friend TK Wyatt. Let's see if he's returned and say hi to him. And then I gotta go home for tomorrow. I got church in the morning. Anyway, so yeah, and then the third time with the dome, I did a little bit differently. That was the time that I have a big tarp, a big black tarp. I did the whole bottom of the thing in black tarp and up over one side. Did the hay bales around the outside to kind of, well, first to keep the tarp down, but also to just kind of give the dome something to sit on top of. It's a whole lot better to have that dome up high, because you don't have to bend over to get in it particularly. And it stood up quite tall. I had to get a ladder to finish off the very top of the dome and to put the tarp all the way over it. Well, as you can see from some of these pipes, anywhere where that black dome was, it melted. It started to bend these pipes, and it made it really tricky, and it didn't keep off water very well. It was kind of tricky. I slept under it for quite a while, but then rainstorms came, and it's like, oh, this sucks. So I think one afternoon I took the bed out of the blister, and I moved back into the boat. And I slept in the boat for the rest of the time, while I was, the blister never made the diversion to Fritch, the horrible diversion to Fritch, and therefore there was really nothing to it. And I kind of tricked out the boat just a little bit more for a little more comfortable sleeping and sitting situation. So right now the boat is a really wonderful kind of place to sleep and sit and to keep yourself out of the elements. This is a spare tire that I got from my friend David Smith for the boat trailer. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with it, except get it out of the boat. Here. Whoa! Oh, well, that's interesting. I don't really want it to disappear particularly, but I don't have any intention of moving the boat again. This gives me almost the entire acre, because all this stuff is at the very corner of my lot. All the lot going toward my new neighbor, and out this way is still pretty much available. Anyway, so there it is. This was the original blister site. I think it can be viewed on some satellite things. I haven't seen it on Google particularly. Of course, now that the boat's here, that's going to make it much easier to see from above. I go to acrevalue.com, and they had some up-to-date pictures that at least had the blister in it. And relative to where you see the blister, you can see that I really am at the corner, which I didn't know that I had planned for that, but that's how it worked out. It's really nice, actually. So, okay. Well, there it is. And so at some time in the future, if me or one of my kids decides that they want to take advantage of this situation, they most certainly can. And well, that's it. That's all I got to say. Okay, let's go see about the world of TK.